Hey everybody, I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, where we provide peace of mind to families through estate planning, elder law, and probate matters. Today we're going to talk about special needs trusts, also sometimes called supplemental needs trusts. Before we get there, however, if you have any estate planning or probate questions, you can reach out to us for a free conversation at yourplanningattorney.com. That's yourplanningattorney.com. Now, this question is very near and dear to my heart, as I feel like too many folks out there are not aware about supplemental needs trusts and how it can help their family. A supplemental needs trust is a valuable tool in insulating the inheritance or assets of someone who may need to seek government assistance. There can be a multitude of reasons why someone may need the government to pitch in for their general care and welfare. First, it could be someone, such as a child, who was born with some sort of disability. It could be someone who, God forbid, gets in a car accident and becomes disabled. It could be someone who suffers some sort of illness, such as a stroke, and has care needs for an extended period of time. And or in the last scenario, which we have covered a little bit, is at the end of life where you can no longer serve to take care of yourself and need outside assistance. If we forget that last segment of folks, because we have covered that in asset protection planning before, and if we focus more on, say, younger individuals who unfortunately either have an accident or were born with some kind of disability, there are too many folks who believe that they need to disinherit their children or other beneficiary who has these concerns. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. We have ways of protecting individuals who have a level of need where the government may step in to take care of them to a certain extent. We can protect their inheritance either under your estate plan or through a separate supplemental needs trust, of which there are several types. If you take the instance of, say, a car accident that disables a young individual, where they will receive a sum of monies, you can place those monies in what we call a first-party supplemental needs trust. And under that trust, other individuals are designated as trustee to help manage the finances for them. Those extra funds which can cover all of the items not covered by the government. Likewise, a family, say a grandparent, even a parent in certain circumstances, can create what's called a third-party supplemental needs trust. And in that circumstance, they're taking their funds to create this trust during their lifetime to allow, again, for that individual to have cash accessible to them via the trustee, who in their discretion can use that for anything the government's not covering. And lastly, and probably the most common use of the supplemental needs trust, is under the estate plan of, say, the parent, where they have someone in their family, a child, grandchild, who has extra needs, and they don't want to disinherit them. In fact, often is the case, they want to treat them equally with their other family members. And so they can create a supplemental needs trust that gets created after their passing and gets funded with the assets remaining in their estate at that time. This is a very valid way, perfectly valid way, to protect that individual, give them extra resources to utilize without impacting their government benefits. And what's the best way to go about this? Well, certainly to reach out to an attorney who's familiar with estate planning, elder law, and supplemental needs planning issues, and can help you craft something that is appropriate for your family. So as a reminder, if you have any estate planning or probate questions, you can reach out to us for a free conversation at yourplanningattorney.com. That's yourplanningattorney.com. Thank you so much for listening. And if you find this information useful or think someone else may, we'd appreciate it if you share, like, and subscribe where appropriate. Again, I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, where we provide peace of mind to families through estate planning, elder law, and probate matters. Take care.